Hi there, my name is Ken Kalis. I started playing guitar when I was 13 years old. I started taking music lessons at the Soundpost in Mount Prospect. But first, I tried it when I was 12 years old. I really would try to play a couple songs, but I really wasn't into the kind of music I wanted to play at first. Then I started taking it when I was 13 years old. I started playing songs that I liked. And then next thing you know, I took probably about 2 years worth of lessons at the Soundpost in Mount Prospect between 73 and 75. Then I moved on to Schaumburg Music Center and took lessons there between January 1999 and November of 2023, 2003. So I took lessons between January 1999 to 2003 of November. And then I went back to take lessons. My friend Peggy bought me a guitar. I was in an accident and injured pretty bad when I was in an accident on the day before Thanksgiving of 2003, November 26th. I was nearly killed by a car. I was in hospital 13 days recovering from that. And then my friend Peggy got me an acoustic guitar in 2010, which I decided to go back to playing guitar again. And I started taking lessons again in 2012 at the Schaumburg Music Academy between 2012 and May of 2021. And we had a band. I played with this guy, Ben W., and I played with Johnny singing. But my biggest accomplishment was with Mike Urbaniak, Bobby D, and Bob Repa, and myself singing and playing guitar. And we had a band for about, anyways, that worked out for a while. And when we were at our peak of our music, the pandemic came and shut everything down. So the pandemic was probably between November 2019 all the way to 2022. But we got to play music again in 2021 again. We got back to me and Mike Urbaniak, and then we got together with Bob Repa, cover a few more videos and stuff. And Mike Urbaniak was with me the longest. Mike Urbaniak and I were friends since 1989, and our cameraman Dan Peterson was a friend of mine for a long time too. He passed away in March of 2020, and he was a good friend. He was our cameraman. He also took me for he was a very good friend. And Bobby D was a friend of mine for a long time too. I was a friend of mine since 1991. He decided he was going to join us and join our band and get drums. And I didn't know we could play that well, but he did. So anyways, he joined us for about 1 year. So I didn't realize he was that good of a drummer, but he was. Mike Urbaniak, I knew he was a good guitar player, good keyboard player for a long time. And we joined our band. He learned some of my songs. He played along with me. We learned some cover songs together. And I chose a lot of songs. He learned them with me. And then some songs I wrote. And he did some of his own stuff too. And then, that was the end of our band. And December 27th of 2022 was our farewell video. We did Stone Cold Fever, Humble Pie cover, me and Mike, and that was the end of the band. But I do solo stuff, and me and Sue do stuff together called the Ken Kalis and Sue Show. And so that's about it. So look for us. We're still doing stuff. Bye.